You're watching the News Channel 15 Highlight Zone with Glenn Marini.
Well, the presents have been opened, the eggnog has been guzzled, and the mistletoe, it's seen its share of smooching. Welcome to the holiday edition of the Highlight Zone, and despite school being out, plenty of prep action on the hardwood tonight. And when you're talking holidays, you gotta talk the SAC Holiday Tournament. Since 1975, the SAC boys have been battling to crown a tournament champion. This year, absolutely no different. Northrop and Bishop Luers both winning tight semifinal games earlier today out at Wayne. It means for the second year in a row, we're talking Knights and Bruins for the SAC title. It's your Highlight Zone game of the week. Northrop won by 4 last year. Bruins led by Purdue-bound Bryson Scott. Luers led by super sophomore future IU Hoosier James Blackman Jr. Early on, Bryson Scott showing why Matt Painter likes him. He would have 29, and Barrett Coolman, I should say, liking that. Dwight Richards, nice move for Luers. He had 20. How about R.J. Edwards with the jam? He's always good for a dunk in the Highlight Zone. Northrop up 42-35 at the half. Blackman Jr. with the bucket there, 64-51 though. Northrop in the lead. Then it's Stephen Jones for 3, and now it's a 12-point lead. How about more from Luers? Dwight Richards, he had 20, 68-57 Northrop. Playing well. How about some Northrop? That was Andrew Gainey with the bucket for Luers, but guess what? It's not enough. Brenton Scott, he had 31. That's right, the Scots combined for 60 as Northrop wins its second straight SAC championship, 83-73 over Luers.
We've been working hard for this all season. We're 10-0. We just really want to win SAC, and we're not done from here on out. We got more to prove.
All their hard work and all their efforts and their conditioning and just playing together has paid off. And you could tell they were extremely focused tonight. I think our conditioning had a big part of that.
Girls SAC Championship, top seed Luers taking on Southside Archers, upsetting number 2 Snyder this morning, number 2 seed Snyder, I should say. First quarter, that's Miracle Woods, 2 of her 17. Luers by 3, but Jumani Thomas with the bucket, 2 of her 10. Luers up by 4 at the half. Third quarter, Brooke Ridley trying to extend that lead. The super senior with the and one. She'd have 10, but Luers up by just 1 as we head to the fourth. And what a fourth quarter this was. Brittany Clopton with the bucket, and South takes a 1-point lead. Luers coming back. Addie Reinbold with the putback, and Luers up 36-35. Ariana Simmons, you know she's talented. South now up 1 with 2 minutes to go. A 2-point South lead with 20 ticks left. Jamisha Ridley ties it at 39, but on South's possession, Thomas with the runner, 41-39 with just seconds to go. Luers' final possession. Lakin Gully, the huge steal to seal it for Southside, and the Archers win their second SAC championship in the last 3 years. It's Southside over Luers, 41-39.
It feels real good. Everybody underestimated us. Said the first game was a fluke. We came out, me and my team, and just finished.
It's a big win. They thought we couldn't beat them. We just came out. They thought they'll get it, but have their revenge. We just played hard, kept on fighting until the end.
You know, we just weren't effective on the offensive end tonight, but defense is what won us this tonight. And, you know, both squads, man, heck of a game. Heck of a game.
Great SAC tournament in the books out at Carroll. Chargers hosting a 10-team tournament this week, all coming down to this. Carroll Shootout Championship game, Homestead and Columbia City early on. Yeah, Homestead working it. Trevor Osborne, kid's having himself a season. He had 12 in this one. Then watch the defense to offensive. Seth Cope, huge block. Then Nick Gamble hustles to keep it in. Zach Terrell says, well, give it back to the guy. And Gamble says that pays off for the effort. He knocks it down as Homestead comes out on a 16-zip run in this one, and that was just too much. Brandon Gay, though, trying to chip away for Columbia City, but Zach Terrell had 18 to lead everybody as Homestead wins the Carroll Shootout 63-45. How about the Carroll Shootout consolation game? The host Chargers taking on South Bend Riley, and South Bend Riley looking good here. Damian Ross, it's the beautiful layup for 2. Ross had 15 for South Bend. But Carroll coming back. Jonathan McKeeman hits a 3. McKeeman had a team-high 17 points, and this one count that 1, 2, 3. And then Carroll's John Wenger takes the pass from outside, hits it 2 underneath. The refs, they got to take a water break because we had ourselves a heck of an offensive game at this point. Carroll's Blake Convasek knocks down the 2, and Carroll wins third place in its own tournament. The Chargers over South Bend Riley 56-51. Let's go out to Northfield, the Wabash Tournament Championship game tonight. We start in boys where Wabash took on a tough Northfield team. Ryan Kiefarber goes in the lane, misses it, gets his own rebound, and he ties it up with that bucket. How about Colin Dawes to Chad Glasscock down the court? He goes in for the nice layup, and it's 18-9 Northfield early. Dustin Echard would have a reverse layup, and guess what? This was a pretty nice play right there, and it would get a little scrappy after that play. We're talking double technicals, but Northfield would eventually come out with the Wabash championship as it's Northfield over Wabash 78-61 tonight at Northfield. Girls title game in the Wabash tournament. We're talking Manchester facing Wabash and Marin Hill. Early on, pass into Kelsey Cromer for a wide open layup, and it's 24-10. Wabash Apaches in control. Kylie Hampton the steal from Kaylee Watson, weaving and putting it up. 29-12 Wabash at that point. Kayla Flack takes the ball to the basket, makes it, draws the foul. You gotta love that. Kelsey Cromer passing it to Claire Cromer. That's a nice connection for 3, and then it's Claire Cromer to Kelsey Cromer. Wabash just getting it done as Wabash wins the championship 44-21 over Manchester. Out at Woodland.
Our success is basically from our defense in our heart. I mean, our saying was like, Black's going to be on the floor every time a ball is. So, I mean, we hustled the heck out of the game today. So I'm really proud of everyone, and our spirit and enthusiasm was through the roof.
We're very pleased for our seniors, first of all. We've had a nice run in this tournament, but at the same time, it's against great competition. County teams always play us tough.
Let's go out to Woodland now. No tournament on the line, just an old-fashioned boys basketball game. Woodland taking on Wayne Trace from over in Ohio. That's Wayne Trace's Austin Spees to Ryan Kotorax. And then Woodland working it. That is Sean McGettigan. He had 20 to lead Woodland. How about Brock Hines, the old quarterback, dialing in from long distance, knocks down the 3 there. Then you're going to see Hines kind of lose the ball in the lane here, but it's all good because it ends up in the hands of Jalen Bennett. And, well, Jalen plays for Woodland. He gets the 2 right there. How about Caden Gehrig knocking down the triple for Woodland? And Woodland survives a tough game with Wayne Trace. Woodland a winner 64-60. Well, that wraps up all the high school hoops action, but there's plenty more from the hardwood. The Mad Ants, St. Francis men, and Indiana Tech ladies all in action today, plus the reigning Sprint Cup champion in Fort Wayne. We're going to show you what the Rushville Rocket Tony Stewart was up to tonight at the Coliseum. We got all that and more coming up next in the Highlight Zone.
We are the Southside Archers.